Yes, ye KKG at Kakafo, Arojo Rokogo, a Fuati Agamabiesa, Anyani ato Junkling, Makarananamchi, Mananania Kui, Yenaba Ashikali, Hikala Angama. Floss tasty treats, Anyashikali, Azina Azada Shiada, a Putapeo, a Snodapeo, no never a Chigazandum, Nano Banaba first course. Hello, starter. Enya nuim buduika no nyabana ajibaya ano poma yema ajibaya dum papi adakoa. To ko nyama naji Flows tasty treat product here. Nikanya ashitali. Adeya ala nu goma. To ko nyama na ku. Na ku de. Na se baba akwedam. O pro pado strong pressure nyano adudum. Anu na marasiada. G Flows tasty treats. And you know that's all engagement, wedding, official fee can hear me a quagga alaba one for. Airtime novinger, Zagaba, Bohana grabber, one or show. No jumla more today. They're gonna attach you the www.flows tasty treat. You're there 212-915-9331. Zagaba Naji Flows tasty treat. Then I call Adada Wapadoma Nyanobutu. Flows tasty treat. I like the Flows tasty treat. I don't know I'm at the corner shadow. Flows tasty treat. I like ayo la gazut. Giomo, Yahamakan, Lakana how. Flows. Oh, Rapeha, Aleha, yes, ye.
Hello, and welcome. Another Saturday is here with us. This is a health and wellness hub. Siana TVG, YouTube. Danele, wherever you're watching us from, Ghana, US, Europe, Canada, Afisi Mele ways or dom now. This is a health and wellness hub. Medical Nkonye Miss Del. Egbe last time me ano Dr. Sefakor Komabu-Pomeyie cho ipe life history. It was very intriguing. Ta egbe ekava. This is the question and answer section. Any question last year, concerning if you want to ask her anything about her life or the works that she's doing, concerning disability change day. You can ask her the questions that you have. Let me know when me and Novi Davi Sarah LFE, and she's going to be giving us a motivational message for today, so we can use or we can move with it throughout the week. Christmas is right around the corner, and then we're going to enter into the year 2025. She's always giving us a motivational message to keep us going. Auntie Sarah, always over to you.
Yo, akpega kaka miacha miawezo. Ye egbe miabo jidefunya. Himejibe ma kosokli mi enyebele. Mi jagbagba bere mi kpoda be mianton. Try something different and out of the norm. Like I walk in the him me walk the siago. Hello, Asro. Wonadehi noise.
There's a feedback.
On the camera feature.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Wonadeo, he me wo, surprise somebody, surprise yourself this season. And surprise me here beninge nugadeko. Bedola amene milejodo ye miabo jebedo mela amedo nyalekwele le onyaleku etodie enyadon allo how you respond to certain things. So surprise somebody by not responding to the usual. Don't respond the way they always expect you to respond. Sometimes or react the way they are expecting you to react, right? And sometimes ejilaku alobe la gloria vevede. When that situation occurs, just try and pull back and don't react. Only respond with the good thoughts that come or something that will make the person or people excited. Like response Emila na am ejilajo, I'm making me todo. You want to try that. Also, you want to try like doing something different. Abere elebuku eyafemela zamobubu na ko yafeme. Emokemi zan elegbesi agbe koko kola feme yila. Tromo enu da ele shela lanton ada different dish. Try a different dish. You know, menye aklepe for 3 days chepe fufu le molianko esi ayo. Dudu zan da learn a new dish and add it to your, you know, the dishes that you already know. Try something different, bake something different, you know, do something different. Learn a new hobby, you know. Ne YouTube jila, do it yourself. Where one toast now where videos all lisa the YouTube nya egbe kwenye bela mi sonu bubu alo mi wonu bubu alo mi dafo bubu hitovo le afoke mi omi die gbesi agbe. Do something different out of the norm or out of the ordinary from what you always do. And the key thing, doing something different. It must feel right and good to you for you to do it. Make a web because you want to do something different too. Make a web because ejebe ya wo nububu. Kake jagbabela nuke mbu elela enye nuke hi ewedibe na wokoko alobe ne ebunla ela ko jijode cover jime now alo alame now. Yeah, try doing something that will bring you some excitement or some joy, which is different from what you always do. So that is my word of encouragement to you today.
Yo, Akwe, thank you so much, David Sarah. Akwe now, yes, we have to try something new this season. This is the Christmas season. We'll have to try different dishes. We need to try different dishes. We need to try different things, you know, try out different things. Variety. Thank you so much, Auntie Sarah. Okay, so at this moment, I take a short commercial break and then we'll come back to our special guest in the studio, Akbenami.
De wonya wodre kuku kple taroji be ya wodo abe lamese dola ena de nele klalo be ya hohege yi anabe monu popo na su ashiwo be na wodo abe lamese dola ena ekema monu popo vana obe na toko shida eve pehege na na toke yi ana oda serigbale be na tenu awodo le New Jersey le yevu dukome to kwenye be na podokuo de hege na na toke yame yiji New Jersey Board of Nursing Dashido fiala ponu tepo wo le lamese nyawo me akplowo atohege nana yame wafia wo afodo petokewo kle adanu deto yi anabe ntepo popo na asu ashiwo be na wodol heka magodo le hege nana yama wa anawo monu popo yi awebe natanu adenu yo katastronele atome enumake eye le koshida evemegbe a daserigbale asu ashiwo be na awodo akodo no oji le apome yinye home Health Aid. Meganabe monu pokpo ya na tonu wo ayu. To kwenye be na yo kapojeshi ya ohana nko ngonglo alo nenye be ega hiana nume koko bubu. Yo 862558464 alo 848-218-1555. Atenu aga yo 773-960-5416. Alo na ro email de pccshtrainingschool@gmail.com. Alo newmanpccsinfo@gmail.com. Chokaba baganaba monu popoya na tonu ayi.
Yo, Nupolao, Klenyasselao, Amasiame, wherever you are watching us from. This is the Health and Wellness Hub. Nyaweka zo, milegbe domna mi, from wherever you are. Egbe, miada, mianovi, Dr. Sefakor Komabu-Pomeyie, Kava, yeah. The other time, ever glonya onami, ever life history, ele of Opefu. Right from birth, that dark for and then at the point there was no father in the picture. Dada was a single mom taking care of her throughout an education, and her mom really encouraged her. Dada encourage you better. The fact better she has a disability, better life is over. So her mom kept her pushing on, and here she is today, as a doctor. Her life, very, very, very interesting, very intriguing, and very encouraging. Now, and you also have any form of disability there. It's not the end of the world, though. There's always hope. There's always hope. Me and I will summarize her life history, and then we'll move on to the works that she's doing as a disability change agent. Ghana, US star. Dr. Sefakor, Awekazo. This is the Health and Wellness Hub. Where's Zo?
Yo, akpa, Miss Del, Mazorangu. Madu Bene, Apamato Katan, Abalika Neblina, Bama summarize.
So, I'm Madame of the part one of this, so they can just have an idea of, what we're talking about.
So, Agba, near Global questions and answer, our Biak Blambudu. Kakaya over here, me treat, Aromio Poncho, I'm able. Agbaleanchi, I'm able, anya baleka manglocho nya banchi aro la yuba memoira. I'm able I represent aro avanzu baleka wamito de share the anya ate connect play. Alabana te flag balea yena zi na linye low hochichi ho google. Na senya de share the goma alabama bia do ika America Mateo Biaga Abamaika la rokusiena wonto lo homande hagbalea anyabana womi America mabefile asimu anyabana womi towa ya haile odum anyabana womi to kwa fukpekpea acho miaonto miagbo miaonto we ba womi nyanu ika miechone ba makanio aro manya magbato kwa ngunyo ka ika la yevubama it is a construct ika ye social construct aro miaonto we ba azumu vovon ado azumu manyo la miako mpoma lasa mabia bia do ba miatekpo ba atere mianchi nwia mi kama bianya ba ye ojimi chodevi ma emi pladudo ika agbalo gbonemi adol awumie si panketi or nkakao naba na gamado jaba mi adafojia mi igaza mi iga alaba mi manya numi onyo gaka ado afiara wo na mi nyacho bomajejama ba emi is part of our life, it's part of humanity. I mean ika alamagbatonchi ta to that extent amajabagba de wo mi ka konyo ala nya ni amayo le zikpi me nya ɖokui teme yi mewo ala nya meyo ke ŋku gbao to gbao ala nya meyo ke wo tɔ kura mi mekpɔnɛ o yi ke mi yɔna le yevugbe be invisible disability or neurodivergent yi ke eku ɖe ama ale eŋuwɔ yi ŋutɔ na gblɔe no hafi nanya be nane wɔ ma wɔ mi mawo katã ale nate se gɔme ta mekɔe sɔ kple emi be ne ekpɔ be emi enye nu yi ke menyo gakea ele amegbetɔ ŋuti ame sia ame ŋutia ne se gɔme nenema ke ekpɔ be wɔ mia ne va dzɔ ɖe dziwòa aɖo ne ɖe va ge ɖe aƒeme na wòa matsoe be ɖe fiƒode wònye aɖo enu manyomanyo aɖe ke wònye o ele ame ɖe sia ɖe ŋuti ta ale wo condition mi yi ke mienya be emi menyo gake ele mia ŋutia nenema ke wɔ mia hã le ame sia ame ŋuti ame aɖewo tɔ va ŋdi me ame aɖewo nyi dɔkutsu ame aɖewo zã ke ŋua bonyoe nye be aleke nawɔ a connect kple alo ase gɔme nyuie be ne ŋua ƒe ɖe va dzɔdzɔ ɖe dziwò le wò mɔzɔzɔ me abe amegbetɔ na embrace na lo ɖokuiwò na xoe akɔ be okay fifia what next yi ke nawɔ manye enu yi ke akɔ wo da ɖe box bubu me na no tame bu be leke wɔ fi va ge ɖe ame yawo dome ele wo dome xoxoxo ke ɖeko menya so enya yawoe miegblɔ la sa va yi be agbalẽ ya le vevie be miaxlẽ elabe gbalẽ ya nu sia nu yi ke wɔ mitɔ ɖe sia ɖe me tom le suku me hospital transportation nka employment nu sia nu yi ke nye nu yi ke mienɔ avi fam na me sia ame yi ke wɔ mia ɖewoe ate connect kpli ale wòle very difficult alo wòsesẽ na mi be wònye be mi nye wɔmitɔ ta yena be mɔxenuwo katã le miaƒe mɔ dzi evɔ mi katã ame ɖekawo ko mi nye hafi ke tɔwoe me dzedzem me sia me kpɔkpɔm alo tɔwoe menya ha ɖeke o ye ta me challenge mi alo mekɔe do ɖe mia gbɔ bena wònɔ ɖiɖim le tome no be nenye be etsɔ nane va dzɔ alo yi kɔdzi wogblɔ no be mi aleke dzɔ ɖe dziwoa manye be leke wòdzɔ nye hã me va le ame mawo dome me sia me le wo dome xoxo ke ɖe mi menya o lo nenema ƒe nyawoe miegblɔ va yi nyitsɔ ke egbe mi be nyitsɔ ma question la amewo si zã míewo kpɔm le chata me wobe edze be míayi dzi wo request alo bia be anyo be yewoabia biabiawo ale be biabiawo tae mieva ɖo Miss Del ne be mayi dzia mate yi dzi nyonya be so fifia numawoe miegblɔ va yi nyitsɔ.
Yes. Thank you so much for the summary. Akpena o dak. Ta mbere kuku call a book up a link that a chat. If you're watching us, you want to order a copy of the book there. And now you Phoenixbooks.biz.com. Marakuna Made.
Yeah, man.
Yes, we're going to order a copy of the book. I have my copy right here. I don't know if it's visible. Tanya, a copy last year, and I read it and I was very inspired. You can. This is Christmas season. You can buy it as a gift for a loved one. I can't play. Yeah, nakle. Then they encourage you. But I bet let dog want me, right? Let me get it right. Want me or disability day. I'm gonna get the omekojinawo. That throughout your lifetime, the course of life day, anything can happen and you can end up, in that situation. Atanzu accident. I'm more get the menya. There are people I know who wearing, disabled or gakede along the line day, the course of life day. Over to disabled because of accident alone. It could be anything. That we should all learn to be disability change agents. We should all advocate. Me advocate na me anovio amedole numelo osio. So let's be their mouth. Name me advocate, especially in Africa. Me are African countries so they. Doc, let's move on to that, especially in Africa and Ghana where we come from. Buildings all ole day. They are not accessible. Hospitals, so there are some certain parts that are not accessible. Okay. No, the world today. We don't have people as such in mind. Okay, they are all parts of the citizens in the country. Ghana as a disability change agent. Do you want to tell us some of the stuff that you did and where all there were people who are in the same situation as you who are not privileged? Amedole Gamelo Sio to even buy the wheelchair that they need for their child. Oh, that could just tell us some of the stuff that you did in Ghana.
Akpa je mana blo. Lanya ta fama fiamala amanu vovo soy wo nyama gbana ba mawie wi. Ala ba nya na da manya mauta maybe by this time anya manu omododoji anu bia. Pie ko mara manyo wa me yokala mododoji. Ka bo wo makpo chance or opportunity. Alo like maglo le yafuba ma that type of destiny helpers. Mawo dogara lenya goma jejama amagara wanya ba friend teacher manyo. So afukpa mukata ma nye taroji nye ba abalike danye glonama ba jeba masro agbal so strong that apart from mawi ko konam aro Christo kwanya ba mawu owom de mawpa no mama maga kodo kunya ba mazung bagla abalike fofonya biwa mala useless aro caged object aro mazufipo danwa danye de mana le koma ita maba gbale ya na la gbale ya voa nu shami kama shama wo ma ba wo mito arumanye wo mito atewe because I was sight from the bedroom. That training of self-confidence la makwele nye hogam cho danye gbo yita ehia ba jilao arome yokamye jikpo monovio jida ko mana no mashama shibare wo mito ma ikaya tojejema and as jabo wazuna na rona na zuga kokokoko taye manyana na macho gomajeja maba mazu teacher leka mo finya mama mazu teacher mako na nkoli na mamfo ma na asiroga jinya mato cho de fi maka mako na ya mo o so na da ntinye ba yo sanyanyawo ado amo olonya mfofo ta adam salamana cho gomajeja manya banka na mala mango chimata ika ga mama hanya ba suku imo amo ba fo hlam ba like your joy fifia never temple dome plato cha zona plato my story mo blom now I see myself as a leader from that beginning but however adam salamana baba as teacher my fear French bukaka afiba in the University of Cape Coast time at the Mount Mary Training College as a professional teacher in Ghana my fear wavo baba Cape Coast first degree ma with a French and Englishman afu papa manya ba de moliolo makpafu ibo kpafu jia ukata la gbale am magacho jifo majanyi like na majanya crutches nanga caliper nanga mafo quickly gaka determination ma oba where determination exists failure cannot dismantle the reign of Sussex however manya ba naneka majiba mawo mawenwia aplom do matama buncho chi manya jema mafofom ta anwu fiafia yi konya manya ba majiba mawo gata yo va do fiara anwo sogbo da wo mitoji ye ma va the university vo o va po la ko jo fi de lawyer male mi eshu anwo sogbo gamo makata mi ejina ba nyayi nyakum yakanya rodo ye ma va zu disability rights advocate from the community yo jogo macho district assembly common fa we can common fan simple nya to yo kamo do womu ikanya onye disable so ika wona rekamala osho mo do ma banye ikamala government paid yo o manya na ka kuda do ma nya manchu common fan chu kama mobilize nya to bana a guy that was the beginning alaba to ha mo katama mo ba ko ba nsade le miashi aba group na miate fight the system or miate fongu de mianu but premier to me district assembly common fan ma nyira MC agbo agbona mi be ko nyapa ga ko chieftaincy dispute ye mabafika onya masegal mako ga ko gile mi ada du ko mafima la isawom maba ma shama na sibare wo mi to nsaloshi amokata mo wo bukekeka aplom do varo afia ta fifi la fia anya mokata glomala nawa. I have organization called Enlightening and Empowering People with Disabilities in Africa. Presently, we are working across Africa, empowering any type of people with disabilities. near the one university students across Africa through a program called Back In Program, supported by MasterCard. So what do? We empower any student at the university level with disability strategies, advocacy skills to empower them in Africa. But they have to embrace themselves, and they have to know what they have to, their rights, the policies on their ground, the international policies. What I'm calling a bigger vision that I have for Africa or the whole world in Kenya, disability centers connected to disability department, or what we call special education department in every university. Why am I having that big vision? From that ground of Nsawam, those students or those people in the community to this level. Disability issues across Africa, across the world, they are the same. Stigma is the same. However, or discrimination is the same across. Mother school Ghana, mother school Denmark, which is Europe, but the school Afia. Mala different. Tama poba nano lia makwedo rokunyajiba maten changing concerning our situation. Yika manyaba amola magbana. Yika okwe banyu ya mi atenwe. Tangbanto mawa wonfia yika very vibrant, which is a very great program I have introduced between the University of Vermont, where I am, and University of Cape Coast, establishing disability center. And the disability center, we join la university so la FIA, la America. Every university has a center. What do? We connect to the communities directly and solve the problems with research. However, courses are very intentional. When we teach those courses, it opens the way for the student to make the changes that we are talking about in the classroom, in the community. So right now, as I'm talking to you, we have the disability center established, and one bullet point among the MOU that the university signed, UCC and then UVM, or University of Vermont, signed. One of the bullet points is to establish what we call International Certificate on Disability Studies program. That program is now on board. We have started last year, or I would say when I started coordinating this as an individual, we started 2021, but the program has started 2023. Good thing is we have our first cohort who have finished the program. It's just 2 semesters or sandwich program, a certificate program. So I taught in UCC this year, and one of the courses that I taught, which I'm so proud of, is the Global Disability Studies program. That is one of the courses in the program. So this program connects the UCC student to us here in the University of Vermont. It's my vision for them to see what they can do as individuals in their home country, in their own small way. So every student in my class, in the Global Disability Studies class in UCC, took this course, and then they have to go to their own areas. It's research focused, and then see what research they can do connecting to disability. Some people took a child, some people took children, some people took a whole community, some people, they are dealing with different policies, change, everything. And everything that is happening in UCC is happening also at UVM, or in the University of Vermont. Why? Because we want to make sure that the change that we are talking about, it's, I would say that for me, it's kind of a movement that I'm forming in academia, that it is not always the government. When you solve a problem, I'm make take a program here. Like for instance, media and media. If a job how to use the media to advocate for the rights of people with disability, because in this program or in my course, they have to look at the disability law in Ghana and then come back to connect it to the International Disability Convention, the UN Convention on the Rights of People with Disabilities, and also go to their workplaces. What policies are they using? Are they disability inclined? Are they really aware of the needs and how they can also find solutions for the problems of people with disabilities. If one person can just say that, oh, this building, our building is not accessible for people to come to us in the media house. That means this is the reason why we are not even getting people to come, right? And if this is my project, I will advocate and see how best we can include people with disability in your own small way. That is the change we are talking about. So whenever anybody makes that tremendous change in their own home, I had a student who just taught the neighbor's child how to hold a unified spoon, a spoon that child needs to hold that the parent doesn't know. So that was the student project to make sure that this child is independent, because every person with disability wants to live that life of independence and with dignity. With dignity, because we are so proud of ourselves, but people don't know that inwardly you have killed the pride we have in us as people with disabilities, and that is why you see people as if they don't know their value. But some of these things, as people are doing them practically, is happening in the ground. I am doing that with a whole lot of people across the world. So my Global Disability Studies course, which I built here, it's very much open to everyone, right? So people take this course across the world, Pakistan, Turkey, Australia, and I have them, Uganda, Kenya. I have all these people. Some of them are policymakers. Some of them are starters or freshmen. It's a combination of freshmen, graduate students, professionals. They are all in this, but the pivot that they are all revolving around is the disability. And what do they do? As I told you, everybody in their home countries take a project on their own. And at the end of it, they have to exhibit. They have to open up for people, the target audience. Some of them, they don't know who will make the change for them, but they know the road map of the policies. They have to dive deep to what's wrong with like a policy. Anya dodro, anya yo kanya soul and igbaji now. But connect international South, but they know what they will hold them accountable. So local Apple Maropa Duoma change agency, but what have you done? Nkaina war about the kind Tanya vision and but a me for a ton for war for blavama. I'm a shaman yabana disability nya, I don't want me when ya. Mavanya, if you play that, I don't you play for 4, I don't 2 plus for the depot and yaku. Manya if you put danya, you know the dough. And yam a duakata when ya. He tells you I'm a shama, na anu, a plimi body, nya anaba. Manya me come yan of them, but I have a Jeremy you. Anya me come yan already, but nya solve a problem. I don't, yeah.
Okay, Doc. that was a lot. That questions are over. I attack on a lecture.
Oh my God.
You're in the right profession. The questions are over. And then I also have a question. My question is going to be that why are you starting from the university level and not from say from basic education? Me, I will come back to that. Okay, before that, comments I don't laugh here. I would just want to read them. Wisdom, is it Claye or Kaye? Yeah. He said, Ebe, I'm happy with this program because my mom is disabled, is a disabled woman. That wisdom, that wisdom be, I mean, he can relate.
Okay.
What we are doing. Wisdom, wherever you're hearing us from, I'll continue to support your mom and any other person who is in that same situation. Continue to be a disability change agent. But thank you for spearheading and establishing the Disability Center. Another question from her, what is the impact of this program on the UCC community and the people or individuals with disability?
Wow. Thank you so much. I wish I could even share the video of their presentation. The video of their presentation was very, very, very educative and very inspiring, I would say. I'm a Shamapa project that was very unique to their hearts. That was one thing for me. The day we got your class, we take courses last year. I feel bad, from day one, I'm about my shaman, not 2 courses, but one and a younger you. But Mika timing was struggle together. Me join but this is the structure of the course. But at the end of the day, I want to see what you can change significantly as a person. Tajaba ida course after community domeo fika after they have learnt about their home countries about the disability law issue. Amaronya about disability law pega the class my law dive deep and then a doika one have necessary class yaza amaro on your teacher a doika one melody if you connect the policy. For instance, when we take the UN convention, like which is the I would say the universal tool, you can connect clear now about Article 24. It's about education. Now back country education we all hospital and hospital health nanama nalema so the impact la anyi nyama ojojina me the international certificate in disability studies it is not about special education. No, this is the unique structure of it that we are fighting disability rights through academia. We are not in the traditional way of just learning about special education and go to the classroom. Abaleka minya no mara was special education kwari eheba mama ya oklo disabled okwe ate wodo ye nana mai eheba nyama have a friend about special education for everybody cause bobo ya olia special education could not be available oklo mi to kwe no nye avo that is the perception we have about special education. So I'm changing that narrative very whoa abame Kenya banker. Yes, I had a politician in my class in Ghana. I want make a politician. I want make a engineer. Yes, and necessary. But with special education, but disability rights certificate program here empower. But not do around disability issues. I change. I make a change. That impact but direct impact in the community, direct impact on the person. They present their project too. They don't present to me. We open it up. I could remember this flyer, if I'm not mistaken, I shared it on our platforms everywhere. But come and see what University of Ghana, University of Cape Coast students in disability studies course are ready to do. I shared even on our platform. So that is the unique nature of it, that you will see it yourself what the person has done, and with the focus on research and how some people went to even raise funds. Fundraising is a huge thing. They just raised funds for the betterment of this program that they wanted to establish in their schools. I had a teacher who met their DC and brought the person to staff meeting, and then that was the beginning of the journey. And now they are about to let me use the word retrofit about what gonna support trigger I won't share no accessible about your pro MCV play gazamo me gaza maleki olena de viawe o mateno ameyoka tata tamla ni ba rombe unkumale oshu o mateno ira afia alaka fifia MC ya manyaba de ala situation alo ni ko nya peye ba otu gaza na de view. So practically la impact are huge, very drastic and very visible to touch. You can see that this is a person's job, and this is something that when we put all together, in fact, when you interview any of my students from UCC, they will tell you. And I think by now we will have a video very soon. Some of them share their experiences with the course and how it's opened their horizon. Wow. So that is the impact. Yeah.
I wish that action had about DC, right? The DC or whoever the politician is, Vava Wade. I wish it could be replicated in other places too, especially in the schools.
Yeah.
The VOU school, they should be the environment should even be comfortable for them to, so they can study and learn. Akwana doctor. Another question, Kava. Cho miato mianovi for Lawrence the Gadubo. What are some of the challenges you are facing, especially in Ghana?
Oh, challenges.
Because we are talking Ghana. I mean, the laws and laws only. Okay, they are not being effective. What are some of the challenges?
The biggest challenge we have is the attitudinal change. Yika adafunama shama ba ni jonanyeba na wo mi tomala foma na wo demi wo mi nya gloma atanara ha to mi agbo lema la ko no popo maru manyi mi onyo vo ima magbodo ngo ba ala ma shama ngaka nya maru mi egbe ye tu susu mi ba mi ama jojore mi fifi life ya ma counseling wo na mi agba well known politician are about 6 months now akpo accident diabetes lunch fi over 12 for ni majiba maraka kra na boy okpo iklanku asro pro yo yanya ba fofo wa ni ba jodeje because asro nya ba fofo ni like nya criminal very close asro ba jiba na fo na fofo afia half ma fo ni kra avukla ko ga ka fia he's on my list of the people that I'm working with ni ye join ba makwo wo bia ba atade nchi aleka fifia majiba maraka na koyo aya na afodi 30 hade majiba mu na ye ntokwa from a madonara achita 30 ha tamara kama ya bo safo ni ba sere fifia about 6 months or 7 months now ni tamanya ya glomdo nya ba nanya ba mya kwa susu trore wo mi nchire afuara kama ga no na amadeka wo mi toreko ta challenges also bolo challenges onye ba amoma loba nya glomi fe nya krale yo fonkungu amaro kra no only kuna disability nya brother o choga jolo bom nya ba blago mo pota fo I'm like monya leke they don't know how to handle it yena ba mi nya yo kata bro yena ba ojaba gbale ya ma shamana yena ba we want to educate ourselves but the platform ya out there yena ha na va abi a question areka which is mind boggling aro susu tagototom no aro mama kokom na wana bia fa mi ama yo lamua nya awi ta challenges are kenya ba amoma ahususu dade bade yo tro susu da wo mi nchiu ala ba enwanto na jegoma to tamua kanu sha wanyu na ma sha ma tweba ye fa do nya ba na ekpo wo mi to arona na ikama jaji na ma sha mo when we are talking about equity about mafia fu daga vie because yeah equity amashama na kwe chichi ale ojaba aremia awo nwa amashama e woso amama na kujijo wo data kwa malam onye wo mito na kpobe leta fama ye ohia ba na fomu da mama nwa ro wo mito nwa ajaba na we afi na wo doma onto osusu tro esa gomaba wo miale ki ole so gbantanya attitudinal change avalianya disability dore it's very exhausting and very like my brother ni lamba the determine donya the determine pata aba amayo on your project amado ya form of a fian jilao but wa wona no viola form kaka it came back to me feel like amado onlo email na separate but materials fana amaya now hotel like an the presentation we donated chairs. One of the biggest thing that my organization does from here is I belong to this well-known bigger organization called Free Wheelchair Mission. I belong to this board over 5 years now. One thing that I requested is we will send wheelchairs to Ghana and then now to Africa. I'm the one, yes. So every 3 months they send 40-footer wheelchair to Ghana through our church, Global Evangelical Church. Every 3 months.
Container,
Ghana.
Wow.
Yes, that's what I did for. So wheelchairs are shared every part, not only for Christians. Ozana, money na mashama like strategy me adopting Ghana Global Evangelical Church mala ala fisha. Ta o na data le church so katama na che vadwa o money na amo of a man for community so tana chair va o na agba fa mi bre na mi afa mo no va chair bona every 3 months ela moji ta the program ya ika mafia nguvo They knew about it. Some of them, they got back to me that can we have some chairs to donate to some of the people that we have worked with in our community. Bam, they had chairs, they presented, they showcased it in their project. It's a chain. Gamala don't you? Another challenge. About mamawa, nenyeba baologba, nyakli omiaba, nyakwedo nyarukujiba, disability door, nina nawaga chonchia. That to be a place that something will happen to people that we don't know. They are not our family members. We don't even know them. But because they are in pain, and some of us, we say the pains that we went through, ni omami tova yonya vavasa senyauna mia, ni magana madeka, not to vavasa samamu. Yenaba mia mado amie warm, vasala fifiaba, magoma sagaba, nkateno, salary for gari, abe couple, a chick, abe call lekalaka, akododama, because a tumor, manya mionya, kaka fifia, aha. So, problem all, challenges always.
Another question, Kofi, I think Kofi, VP1 of Siana Akpanao. Ebe, how do you overcome those challenges, especially in Ghana? So, challenges here was, so when you were in Ghana, how did you overcome them?
I'll say the community. People believe in my vision. I'm a modowon player. Let me have a church ma amado livaseragba o support now because only me ka woman that I overcome that collectively. Let me use that way. My own people with disabilities too. Some are there. As much as we are working or we have upper hands, we come together to contribute to solve some of the problem for the people ourselves. Yika nyapa problem tani solve na maro. To some extent, do I to miapa udodo. Nemi kopo me nyeve ni mo ma mi pa nyato nyobo awa maroto. Nyanto miapa udodo aro mo lila homalo. You work it out and serve the people for that moment, right? Ta community that we have built among ourselves are yeji komiele. Ale mie blona enyado na amado. I can mention some 1 or 2 people. Yika nyepa klokrami jesile siana yama aba Mr. Malko Jikunu nyeprimi na church reka. Enye doyo mo na le global evangelical ma cho de vima basere ga kokuyama. Ama mo to bi na gare ojiba daddy nwiye jojo meya okpanara amanchi. Amama like nana my phone akba vivi ado I mean I make sure but amayoko ojeba do me connect na mo individually ha amado if you ojiba yo po wo mi to ji wo isuku abalika mi amaro mi barafia that I have a mentorship program every year at least 3 to 5 people come back to me come to the university not only in the USA. I just share I have that platform. I share scholarships as I also went through. Scholarship the way especially amado open scholarship mo gaka gama no yi do akọ agomoteti ta amado le mieshi ha to overcome those challenges and connect now na amayoka mi kpo ba lo maloshi obo yo akpera ma onchi na yo na nanu ta amol community am deka kado ko manye sampi holistic ba ya grofia gayala lekalo nyatewe adore ameya leka atewe katam yita ojebe ni ya global maybe don't have boba ya tell nandele wo mi toranchi low area makura ye manya leke na wo giwa doshi dem ya gbona mi ya at least mi omi ejesi amo mi nya fi ol le Ghana mi e wo do plamo connection mokata awe bo wo na kpara maranchi ikala choma especially when you banji ya ajiba mi agbara nchi bo mi akpada mi akwa wo mi tonchi agbala nya to nya agbala lo onya gbale wo mi to le boni banjia onya gbala le gbegbe gaka gede le moto aro mi lokokra mi fa home o chia home
because on ma wheelchair, right?
Yes.
How much is one wheelchair if you want to buy it in Ghana? Apart from organization is donating, there individuals they want to donate, how do they make the donation?
That is one biggest struggle we had in Ghana, but nanya ba wo anya budget chair program a okpa o mana chair to jinya fifile fie mi chair come in country Russia for free. The only thing which is the hardest nut to crack is clearing of the chair at the harbor. We have disability law, which I walk the process through as much as it is but Gaka na gava nyapa church the last one they paid I got to know was 61,000 Ghana cedis for which was supposed to be cleared with tax exempt. Aroika majiboka for the talaba a law let me at 715 you can disability law but 91 year disability gadgets la majiboko garota. Gaka fimo varo that the church hanchi la nyata pomo. Well, that question more biafere question yarema ni maja na cheo ka bonwa miama wo jim no fofo gafu
if a question if be individual be your sponsor na ya play wheelchair na am there how much
mi maja ne like
ni ya be your sponsor if you want to
buy a sponsor na be sponsor de dapat pi ka marido kwenye na ire bia church to gbogbo be sponsor wheelchair project because that is one strategy we are using right now but nyakoma mananie amatoma wo they over together or joga no clear because if you let your chair a stack me ma got me do because me mo clearing field like you ba I job me ko chair country Roma I me ga throw gbeba US yika ta fi le fia nyama fle chair le moto hakpo that is one thing yeah tanya me na nioja na wheelchair like be able to be frank ala ba chair o mami la this is the distinction akwa the vipa chair ma le me le Ghana yema le body ya nu the camera now when you ba man now or take samples of the land or you cut out all the photo kata futa ale camera le kata futa kale machira agbozuma kpanyi banji onye or the picture hamaha mabachia in Sawon it's a mountainous area ta future no one going to Africa mo kata consider na makro over train am mo le Ghana ale nyaba future box mo nona. We measure the people. Global Evangelical Church one will create a form. It's a whole strata. I just want the community. I come over church. One measure. I probably culture. Number zenyo. I got creating that bubu nam. Na culture Ghana the division. Then you are creating shoulder pain and other things for that child. That feel like here culture. Me measure na mau. I feel donadami. I think if I'm more na wheelchair, the size is so
it's customized.
Customized. That is it.
Okay.
Now my nyama lolo, nyama v, amako koko, plato mokata ajaba, nyanya measurements more. So it's a unique type of wheelchair, and we don't sell them. But we need money to clear at the harbor. That is the hardest thing right now.
Not to cut you short or no. Clarify if a bad law, that's a law that should be effected, but no, but clear, and any fee shouldn't be charged you there. So who is supposed to be in charge of that? So that law can be in effect. So if now medley, because if you are ever zoo stumbling block now, people get in it. Like where? People are so generous here and they ship it to Ghana Day. So why should that be a stumbling block?
That should be a big question.
You and way out, but maybe Amade, we can reach out to somebody, in a higher position somewhere who can make sure that law is being used, a law is being effective. So it will benefit the society. Yeah, because I'm all Ellen here. I'm all here.
Maybe awesome. Maybe maybe or take because wheelchair it's a contract they have to serve Ghana for us anytime we are in need, and we need wheelchairs in Ghana. And the most painful thing is 4 hours of board meeting and brainstorming how we can help Africa. And now we are in Kenya, Uganda, East Africa. They are sending chairs. Now na el fima ene nyange ba vasre fie yepa problem ko nyeba o makpo ga o claim ya tole ya do tanya ma na bie aje mi agara ba chichi oji kaka nyamanya amachichi kai. It's very political because the first time masibo gaya o khana I was shocked because nyaba bunaba sta ado afia da fima ba nyaba at some point cry o dana agbadi aba se ba kopo wheelchair for gama ga do domlo masha and one see the jump towards it never do have medena at some point
no. Yeah.
Oh yes.
There should be a way out.
Maybe you solve that problem for me.
I'm glad to learn that we have disability laws, but it didn't seem like that to me when I was in Ghana. So I'm glad that this awareness is being created. Thanks for changing the narrative. Akpa now, Dr. Sefakor. Another question, Cho for Lawrence Boabe, you are such a supreme advocate, champion, and an amazing spokeswoman for disability causes. We are proud of you. Dr. Sefakor. It's a great work you're doing. It takes a lot of effort and energy. It's very demanding. Because of time, let me take short commercial break and then we'll come back to wrap up for the day. 1 hour is almost gone. We'll be right back. Don't go.
Your time is always fast.
Ngacho fika mi afa ni mega kwa mi po.
Oh, fina mi agai. FPF for mi lelo. Robe nya fi le jojo. Jajara do na Siana 2025. Ya ko wo mi le rehearsal so de le jajado wo. Mi le me ya fi de ko mi le.
Oh, nyate fa. Yeah, me be ma register na Dallas 2025. Because that's the only way my tongue get access to their hotel. I can't really worry. No, Zoom register this year. He never job. He my tongue at the convention or would they refund my money to me?
What for now? Never and Ghana registration. I've another 2 more down my temple convention the Ghana swap. We are cool even when you were now your convention organizers. Then I know my other than what to put for now. And even your waffy August 2025 now do about don't hold wake out Katan.
Nyatepa.
Nyatepa nyakwe mi onu. Be kwe fe be di fe tem yakwe mi date kwe here August 13, 2025. No nya yoko wa cancel hotel reservations akwa Ghana.
You know what? It's too early to register for the convention now. The convention is update in August 2025.
Oh, phone and registration. Ekpanade Siana Movena would do near as an outie. Uhala Apo Hotel Penny Fede and
oh, I've been at the open them. We need to register. My way, Kaba, my young Ovingi Bomita, Apato Buipe, Kolobadi, what no register, Namia Fasa, every
Efo, eho go bankolo, yami, yame when me yom ya be kumeto when me register me afadala. Azalo.
Yo, miawe kazo. Akpanami, this is the Health and Wellness Hub. Egbert, Dr. Sefakor is here with us again, and we've been talking about disability change. You know, she's a disability change agent. We're going through some of the challenges that she's been through, and then she has a program that she's running in collaboration with UCC. That's what we'll be talking about. Before Mia Idide, Mia time devil. So we're gonna wrap up. I came out with announcement video. Fridays. This is Sienna YouTube channel. Fridays, Mia call for Lawrence. DJ Mawanyega comes away with African jazz music. Friday evenings day. Just relax and tune in for some nice music, African music. Right after that, Saturday, around this time, the Miache Mileji Health and Wellness Hub, Mileji. And then after that, FO Steve and Mama Seduji or Empress Mausi, they come with Sienna Central Talk Show. In a minute, they'll be on. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. They'll be on. And then after that, Dunenyo Bobobo, Ali, Dunenyo Bobobo comes. And then right after that, we have Miss Robert. The program solely Saturday. We have a lot of programs lined up for Saturday. Sunday, Novi Nicole comes with Africulture or Afri culture. Saturday in after church today. Tune in and listen to Novi. And then PRO, Sienna PRO for Patrick is coming our way with Sienna Worldview. There are a lot of programs coming up there. Stay tuned. Be watching our programs and make sure you share and subscribe. There are a lot of Christmas parties going on because of time. Me and Mata show Charlotte December 28th, Boston December 21st, Dallas store December 21st, Washington December 21st, Chicago December 21st. Then Novisky and Ewe Alliance of New Jersey. Oh, Egbe, that if you are in that vicinity day or in that state, don't let it pass by you. Houston town Friday evening over. And our guy of Georgia Akpenami. Dr. Sefakor Komabu-Pomeyie, our time is up. Wrap up. Just a few seconds today. Then I wrap up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I'm a summer, Karukumia Global, when we talk when you're glomila gomajaquia. In a situation by their flag balaya, I'm able. A woman's advice for disability change agent. Na be asa gomani e ma bia do le gbalama. Yika wonto na tedo na rupio. Pie kwa na bia na sio atero tara Miss Delbo a bia tanye na miaroja aijia nya tewi kaka anyu gbalẹ na no masiama si pli na masiama ko ya gbona fie. Manya America na boba anya wo mito. Ka bu America na nyaba Wamito when Yamate Gomasega Nutomate Bloganio. No, I said Gomani.
Akpenami, thanks for watching. We have to make way for the next program with Efo Steve and Empress Mausita. Thanks for watching. Again, you books are what Phoenixbooks.biz.com. Now, if you don't get it, just reach out to us, and the end we can let you know how to get it. Akpenami, and have a blessed week and Merry Christmas in advance. Thank you. God bless you. Next Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye.